We're back. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you'll be up to date with all our latest unboxing and review videos. So today is June the 29th, 2024, Saturday morning, and we have the unboxing of the Jordan 3 Retro collab with Nina Chanel Abney to celebrate the accomplishments and to create this collab. You was able to purchase it either through the Chanel site on the official release or on the release date last week. So today is Saturday. These actually came in from Nike Tuesday evening, but I'm just getting a chance to review these. These was limited to about 14,000 pair, so super limited. So I'm going to go over the details, the craftsmanship right when I unbox, and my process in securing these pairs through checkout on the Sneakers app. But first, shout out to all the Day One YouTube subscribers. I definitely appreciate the love and support throughout the years. We started the channel in 2014, 10 years later. Here we go, still unboxing. And we have many more sneakers on the way. We have some heaters, we got some SBs, we got some more Jordans. We got a few more products from the Yeezy line. So those are on the way too. And of course, all the future releases. Stay tuned. Check out the previous videos if you haven't, and hit that notification bell if you're new to the channel. So let's go ahead and unbox these. And while we're doing that, feel free, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my Instagram, which is at P.oastman, and also check out my eBay store, P.oastman. All of this information is going to be in the description below. Contact information for business. Alright, so I'm unboxing my sneakers from Nike through Sneakers, and I see they just rammed them in the box any kind of way. But shout out to the Nike and Sneakers team, whatever their location is, I think in Indiana and Memphis. And yeah, everyone that makes the process and placing your order possible. But yeah, come on, a little quality control, smash. But yeah, this is it as far as the box for the Jordan 3 Nina Chanel. This is a new colorway and collab for 2024. Reading some things and hearing some things from my fellow sneaker friends. I think Tiger Styles, check out his Fortnite channel on YouTube. It's blowing up, crazy style. So follow him if you're into gaming, especially Fortnite. He's also turned me on to the SB Dunks, but he likes a few Jordans too. And he was the first one to mention that this may be the sneaker of the year. And today, I just briefly checked out some individuals, fellow YouTubers, and in their title, this is competing for the sneaker of the year. When we're speaking sneaker of the year, we take it back to last year, where you had some heavy hitters for 2023. One being the Jordan 4 SB in the pine green colorway. I think that was rated #1 in the sneaker community, just because of the collab, the materials. Green is not everyone's favorite. For me, I would definitely have to place the Jordan 3 OG colorway, the white colorway, which we're going to take a look at in a few. Yeah. So, what is it? The fire red, I think. Yeah, was definitely up there for me, along with the UNC 5s. Was definitely up there in the top 5 releases. Maybe even the Gratitude Jordan 11s. Excuse me. But yeah, so this is supposed to be a top contender for this year. And you can already tell by the box that it's something unique. And whenever you see something different, especially if you keep your boxes, or you're a collector and you like to keep things organized and have something to look unique, in a sneaker collection, for resellers, this is a good This is definitely a good eye catcher for potential customers when it comes to seeing something unique. So you're going to see the 2 and the 3 that represents Michael Jordan's jersey number 23. And the Jumpman is a little bit different. It's more blocked off and squared for Michael Jordan's image. And also, see, like, I guess the Roman numerals with the X. And on the side. And the texture of this box is different. It's almost like a sandpaper type texture. And the orange, the black, and this gray cement with the spackle on it. Alright, so we'll take a look at the content label. This is a women's exclusive with the Air Jordan brand, the Air Jordan 3 Retro OG Special Edition Bi-Coastal, right? Black and malachite. And of course, we have the extended sizes. So when you're thinking the release of just 14,000 pair, you're thinking about 900 and some change for each size, right? And if you like this colorway or want it as a male, then you have to really pay attention when you're checking out to keep in mind, even though it's a Jordan 3, that this is a women's exclusive. So when you're quick, you don't want to accidentally, like in my instance, I'm going to choose a size 10. Sometimes a 9.5, that's true to size, but I've been leaning towards the size 10 more recently, which is going to convert to the women's 11.5. But if you jump on there quick, hype, or last minute trying to enter the draw to be selected for a pair, you really have to pay attention to the conversion, because you might see the size 10 in women's and select it. Then you've made a mistake. You may can get a refund or try to trade it at a retailer shop, and then they may charge you extra, and you got to go through a bunch of extra stuff. Or maybe end up returning and getting a refund, but definitely not in exchange, because once these are sold, they're sold. So yeah, just a few tips. I've been there before. It happened to me last year with the Neapolitan Jordan 11s in women's. I chose the wrong conversion. I still have that pair, so too small, but clean sneaker. So comment below if you experienced that, and yeah, just something that you try to avoid. All right, let's flip the lid. Oh snap! So you got this paper that definitely pops, and the green, the orange. You got like the emojis. I don't really know what this means. With the face in orange, the little nose in black. Comment below. But 1988 is when the Jordan 3 was released. So nice touch with the paper. Everything's packaged neat. And here's the star of the show. Premium quality. You already see the hang tag with the Jumpman in orange on one side and white on the other side. Just to give it that whole 80s vibe. Oh, nice. And you get extra laces. And I can already tell this is premium quality. I can tell by the weight of this thing. So yeah. Alright, so here we go. My first look in hand of the Jordan 3 Chanel Abney. A lot of awesome touches on this sneaker. This sneaker retailed for $225 plus tax, free shipping through Nike, and the resale price is around $340 to $400 on this size. I haven't checked today on StockX, and StockX is going to provide you with an idea if you want to order through them. You'll see the price, but also go to the full checkout. That way you'll have your processing fees, your shipping fees, your taxes. So prime example, if this is $340 plus taxes, shipping and processing, it's going to put it close to $500 if that's the case. That's just an example. But yeah, premium quality. So let's start from the outsole, where you're going to see the cream, the hit of the bright orange, along with the Nike, and then to the pivot point in this lime green, and your distinctive stars on the front of the shoe. Yeah. All right, the midsole is still going to transition to cream, a lighter shade, versus right here where the stars are, into your visible air unit, where you have the smooth paintbrush strokes of the cream. Above it, you're going to have some thick-haired suede in green, and where the mud guard is on the front of the sneaker. Sneakers meaning athletic shoes. Jordan 3, a model that Michael Jordan actually wore on the court. Been doing some crazy things with some of these collabs every now and then, but I like it. Above it, we have the green canvas material on the upper part of the shoe. This original model itself was a Tinker Hatfield design, if you ever heard his name mentioned. He was the main designer, the sketches, with the design team in 1988, along with other years with the Jordan brand, along with Nike in general. Alright, so then it's offset with the cream again, with the front eyelids, where the laces start, and you have your cream, smaller, not tiny, but smaller rope laces. And then your tongue is in green, premium material, because it's the green canvas on the outside with the foam for cushioning against the top of your foot. And then behind the tongue is going to be your cream leather and Nike, well, Nina in orange to represent the collab. Then you have the exposed foam on top of, where you can see on top of the tongue. The interior of the sneaker is going to be all leather, cream, and then your insole. Let me grab one of these out. Here's the insole, sort of like the checkerboard box in orange, and then where your toes are, back to green. Nice touch. Then you have the Jumpman with the circle around it, with the Jumpman in black, the inside in green. So that's what you want when you're spending $225. You want premium materials, or something unique, or something classic. There's been a lot of Jordan releases in the last 4 years. Some OG colorways, a few collabs, a lot of new colorways and new materials throughout the year to represent different themes and different things. But I think this is definitely one that's gonna pop and be remembered throughout the year. You also have the elastic straps for support on the tongue on the inside, on each side. Now let's take a look at the heel. This is something that's really going to stand out, because a lot of times individuals are walking behind you when you're wearing the shoe. You have the tab at top in cream. Then you have this little Jumpman tag with just a subtle hit of orange with the Jumpman. And then, instead of just having Nike Air on the back, they have it with the suede material. Nike, the swoosh, and Air. So I think whoever designed this and came up with that idea definitely knew that this concept and design would pop. And even though this is an 80s model shoe, something about just the details on the back give it born into the 90s vibe. Entering the 90s, which is still decades ago. It's crazy. But yeah, so that's the right shoe. So let's see if we can get this insole back in easily. Comment below how you're feeling about these so far. And maybe rank these as one of the top releases for 2024 so far. Keep in mind, we have the return of the Jordan 3, the same model, black cement, for autumn, before the holidays or around Thanksgiving, along with the holiday Jordan 11, which is going to be the Columbias with the Legend Blues on back, from 1996, OG colorway. And then I think they usually drop like 2 Jordan 11s, like one around November, which is usually for women. Last year the Neapolitan, then the Gratitudes, which was a men's release. So this year I think they're going to release the bread, but I think it's going to be in the material like a velvet or satin material or something like that. So the bread 11, be on the lookout for it. They did something similar, I think, in 2022 with the blue one. It was like a midnight blue in the same material. Alright, so this is the left side. Same thing. You have your hang tag. Give it that whole 90s vibe. It's almost like you're getting extra. It's almost like it's a toy. I mean, think about it. You got the visible air unit. You got the hang tag. You got extra laces for the lace swap. I think the orange would definitely pop, but I think the cream give it a more subtle type look or aesthetic. Just keeping it subtle, a little bit more conservative from that aspect. But I think the orange would pop and give it that wow factor. Yeah, so hopefully you was able to get your hand on a pair of these. And hopefully this isn't one of those shoes where you're like, yeah, it's the sneaker of the year, I remember those. But it's something that'll definitely stand the test of time. It's definitely a sneaker that's going to pop. Like for anyone going to a sneaker convention, or you have a store where you just want some variety, something to stand out. So it don't look like you have a bunch of general releases and it's sitting and collecting dust, because you can run straight into Foot Locker finish line of champs and get them for retail. Unless you're in an area that doesn't have those stores, individuals don't order online, and they're just coming to show love and support for your business. You have something that just stands out and it can be lucrative for your business, because obviously super limited, and once you get one pair in the styles that you're going to have multiple, like one to wear and one to rock on ice, and the shoe is probably not going to release again. But with that being said, I'm going to give a quick close-up on this sneaker, and then we're going to do a quick comparison to an OG Jordan 3, just one of my favorite releases of last year. Alright. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Wow.